So I slept the night here. Poor people are so nice. The road crew showed up. They were like, "Hey man, do you need anything? You okay? All that." See, that's because they're poor people. Had they been rich people, they'd have called the cops. Because I'm actually in a rich neighborhood right now. I'm surprised there's a bus stop in a rich neighborhood. I mean, I'm on the outskirts of it, but it's definitely a rich neighborhood in there. There's no street lights anywhere. The only lights are shined on the houses so that you can see how much wealth they have. That's what it's all about. When you have a tiny penis and a huge house, you need to shine the light on the huge house. I shine the light on my penis. We all know that. But yeah, why are poor people so nice and rich people such pieces of shit? I know not all of them are, but it just seems that way, man. I'm still a little bitter. I'm going to go walk it off, though. I made myself a Moses staff last night. I found a piece of PVC and I started ripping off the reflective thing off the all sorts of shit. Just anything, a piece here, a piece there. So I got some orange, I got some white, I got some yellow. And I was just walking around, doing my spinny thing. And just, cruising around the streets. They didn't know what they were seeing. They're seeing a big spinny light show, so they moved the hell out of my way. Less likely to get killed. Thing came in real handy. Sun has not quite risen yet, so no luck on hitches. I'm not even wearing my beanie or anything, trying to look as friendly as possible, but, it's a desolate stretch of road, and it's not quite bright, and I'm way more likely to murder you in the dark. Those are all the hills that I had to climb through this morning, or last night. Oh, no, I guess it starts way over there. I see headlights going. But, yeah, it goes all the way up into there. I can't even see where I started from. There was actually a top of a mountain covered in expensive buildings with lights coming out of the place. I can't see it. Well, a freaking windy road last night, man. Let's see if I can get a hitch today. The road I'm headed up to is only about a mile, and then from there I take a left and I go down several miles. So I don't mind walking this mile, let the sun come up, and then see if I luck out and get the other hitch. Try to look pathetic. So I just had, one of those amazing hitches that just makes everything feel right in the universe. I'm actually a little teary, man. It was really nice. Cat named Lance picked me up. He's got his 2 kids in the car. We go drop them off at their high school. His kids were cool as fuck. They're hikers. They're going to throw me some shout-outs on Instagram because they're way more popular than I am. And then Lance drives me to a restaurant, gives me $20, man, his card. And, fuck, I'm touched, man. I really needed that. I kind of had a bad day yesterday, I just did. Very cool indeed. Crazy, man. It touched me so much my eyes are all teary. Look, they're watery than normal. I feel all emotional, for me anyway. It's just, I needed that, man. Yesterday wasn't a horrible day by any means, but, just kind of sucked all day long. It just did. It's one of those things. So today, has more than made up for yesterday. Lance and his kids, just being around his kids. His kids were cool. Interested in hiking, They're badass. Oh, look, there's moisture right there. We'll call that a tear. Nice. I'm human still. I don't know why, but she totally gave me the senior citizens discount. She was like, I give you a discount on there. Do I look like I'm having a bad day or something? Oh, maybe I had tears in my eyes while she was talking to me, huh? Ooh, I should learn how to cry. Do this a little more often. I'll be getting free shit left and right. Really cute girl that's doing the van life just offered to pick me up, but she's only going down a mile or two, so. But hey, at least she stopped and talked to me for a minute. Alright, so I've walked like 2 miles, and she's the first person to talk to me. But it's not easy to hitch in a town. My signs are either Clean Hiker to Trail, which is the one I'm flying right now, or Hungry Hiker to Town, which works better, but I'm already in town, so I can't really fly that one. So I'm hoping to get to the edge of town where I can fly that sign. Hungry Hiker seems to work better. Well, that's an unusual find while I'm road walking. Nice, ground score. That's a nice guy, just stopped off and gave me a couple of bucks. He's like, you look hungry, man. Here you go get a couple burgers. He's not going the way I'm going, but that was damn nice of him. If you're not going to get a ride, generosity is pretty great. Even a wave when they drive by is better than, people not making eye contact. What's up, ladies? How y'all doing today? Why's everybody staring at me? Ah, look at that hunk of man, huh? Where's everybody going? Why are you running away? Hey, ladies. Man, I have that effect on a lot of women. I think she likes me. She rubbing her face against the wall. How you doing, cutie? Get on over. No. Aw. Whatever. Aren't those guys cool? They got their own billboard? I actually like that show, Good Mythical Morning. They're not as funny as I am, but they're pretty entertaining, guys. They got their own billboard here? Man, that's fancy. These guys are uptown. I'm having a real hard time flying my sign today. There's too much wind going on in the wrong direction. I've tried weighting it down and taping it up with my sticks, but the wind just keeps flopping so much that it makes my sign a mess. So nobody can read it anyway. So I'm having a way harder time hitching, man. It's a very desolate road I'm on. I mean, there's cars going by constantly, but other than that Indian casino back there, there ain't dick. So I met a cool cat named Randy, picked me up. He's taking me out and we're foraging for pine nuts right now. He's teaching me how to find them, which ones are the proper ones, how to knock them out of a tree. But I found a few in the ground already. So, cool motherfucker. He just shaved 2 days off my walk time. He took me a good 40, 50 miles. Gave me apples, water, snacks, all that stuff. All the pine nuts we hunted were too dry, but that's because it was a dry year. He's like, oh yeah, fucking drought. Oh, that's why, because every one we found just crushed in our hands and turned to dust. Oh, but now I know where to find pine nuts. I had no idea they were so large. I thought they were like in the pine cone themselves, but they're just wedged in between there. All right, let's start walking again. See how far we get. Okay, so my next hitch has been awesome. I've gotten pizza and candy bars and whatnot. These people are freaking great, and they happen to be going all the way to where I'm going. So they're taking me all the way to Lone Pine. Lucky me, I only waited on the corner for like 10 minutes, but we're going through Bridgeport. This is where I slept at the hot springs over here on the left. Oh, man. I feel like I'm going down memory lane, but I was only here like 2 months ago.
I'm sure a lot happened.
A lot has happened. Time moves differently on the trail. This is really nice. I'm having a good time with these peeps. They're stopping off to look at cool touristy stuff that I didn't get to look at. So, and they're feeding the hell out of me. So, it's like, this is a great day. This is a great day. See, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. That's how it works. Now we're in Bishop. I remember walking through here. I'm walking through here. I'm looking at these towns, and it's weird how much I remember for a place that I only walked through once. Crazy. So we're stopping off at the bakery, gonna get a little bit of bread and some coffee. Mood coffee. She just snuck up and gave me money. And sure why. But I'm gonna buy coffee later. So these are the nicest people. Today's made up for so much shit. So wait for another one to come out, you know? Feeling emotional. Back in the beautiful town of Lone Pine. Oh yeah, that was like the best hitching day ever. The best. I made it hundreds of miles and met great people who took really good care of me, man. Man, I got kind of emotional about it. For me, very emotional, but for anybody else, that's just kind of emotional. Well, so now I'm checking out places to sleep. The Wi-Fi here is pretty decent, just on Main Street. They have Main Street Wi-Fi. No password, no nothing, so that's pretty cool. I'm checking out the park. I hear I can sleep here without getting harassed. But I'm mostly just worried about Wi-Fi. It might rain tonight. It actually might, but I'm off trail, so no big deal, because, you know. Oh, I see a gazebo I can fucking sleep under. Yeah, park it is. Okay, so their Main Street Wi-Fi here does work really well for 20 minutes, then it kicks you off. You have to sign back in. That does not work well for YouTube. YouTube, I have to have a solid connection for hours for each video. So I'm gonna go check out the McDonald's. They have good Wi-Fi there, but it's across town. I'm not sure where I'm sleeping tonight. There's a gazebo back there that's great, and the Wi-Fi is great, except it turns off every like 20 minutes. So, fuck, I don't know what to do with that. But getting stuff out to YouTube is way more important than a comfortable night's sleep. I just lowered my plan. I was on unlimited while I was doing the hike, but now that I was done, I switched it to the cheapest to try to save some money. Because this is your guys' money after all. Yeah. I should have waited though. I was hoping to just use Wi-Fi, but it's not working so well. But it's what I've got now, so I'm gonna deal with it. I got a hold of Kendra and Scott at Grumpy Bears. They say they'll come by tomorrow sometime and grab me, so that is pretty damn cool. So I just got to ride it out for one night. They say there's a storm coming in from the remnants of a hurricane, which is really weird for the West Coast. So I'm not necessarily believing it because I'm still seeing stars in the sky. It's windy as hell. The temperature's dropped. But I don't sense rain. And I know rain, man. I'm from the desert. No, I don't know rain at all. But still, my gut says it's not going to. And I trust my gut. I don't always listen to it, but I trust it. All right, so let's get some shit out of this phone so I can stop worrying about YouTubes now that I'm done hiking. And I can start working on, I got other things in mind. We got other YouTubes coming up, okay? Not just going to be hiking. There's other things. There's other things. Hopefully they're fun to do. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that's fun for me. And, hell, you guys are obviously entertained if you're still watching my shit. It can't be that good. I don't know. I've only watched 2 videos. But my next stuff, it'll be better. You just watch. Man, McDonald's shut down on me right before I got there. I think I'm getting sick. Even though I don't get sick. But I've been running a fever and coughing all day. Lots of sneezing and snot too, but I'm still in denial. I'm not sick. I'm just feeling under the weather. But I'm gonna lounge around outside McDonald's even though they won't let me in and use their Wi-Fi. What else is McDonald's good for? It's not like they have good food. Still hanging out at the McDonald's, trying to get all my uploading done. I'm getting close, man, but it's getting late. I just want to go to sleep. I feel like shit, but priorities, man. You can sleep anytime, but you won't have good Wi-Fi like this anytime. Because the Wi-Fi here is pretty damn good now that nobody's on it and I'm the only one hanging around. But I'm waiting for the cops to come over and harass me because I'm in a park, and you're not allowed to be in parks once the sun goes down. Yeah, there's rules. Rules. Just get some reason to harass. Feels like it's been a long day. It was a great day, but it was a long day, man. Get this stuff going, get a couple hours sleep, and head to Grumpy Bears tomorrow. Tomorrow should be an interesting day, too. They generally are.